Now we define certain important terms in the theory of probability which we frequently use. Some of these terms are familiar to you. You have seen in the previous classes, and in 8th class, 9th class and 10th class you have seen those terms, and some terms are new terms. So first term is an experiment. An experiment in the theory of probability. An experiment in the theory of probability is a course of action or an activity which gives a result. Any activity which gives a result is an experiment. For example, consider the tossing of a coin. Then in the tossing of a coin, we will get two results. First one, the head turning upwards. The second, the tail turning upwards. Two results. So this tossing of a coin is an experiment in the probability theory. Now consider throwing a die. So we know a die has 6 faces, 6 equal faces, and usually the faces are numbered 1, 2, 3, etc. 6, and therefore in the throwing a die we may get the face number 1 turning upwards, or face number 2 turning upwards, and so on. So there are 6 results. So this is an experiment. Now consider a packet of playing cards, 52 cards. So taking a card from the packet of cards, it is an experiment because it will give us a number of results. The card can be a red card or a white or a black card. It can be a face card or a numbered card. It can be a king or queen, and so on, a number of results. So such activities are called experiments in theory of probability. And then the next term is the outcome. Outcome of an experiment. The outcome of an experiment is a result of the experiment. The result in the experiment is called an outcome. In the tossing of a coin, head turning upwards is an outcome, it's a result. Or tail turning upwards, it's a result, it is an outcome. In the case of tossing a coin, 1 turning upwards, it's a result. 2 turning upwards, it's a result. So these are all outcomes. So that is the definition of this outcome. And again, next comes a random experiment. Random experiment. Random experiments are special types of experiments. An experiment is called a random experiment if it satisfies 3 conditions. 1. The outcome is not unique. That is, the experiment should have more than one outcome. Not a single outcome, more than one outcome. Then the second is the experiment can be repeated any number of times. The experiment can be repeated any number of times. Each time we repeat, it is called a trial of the experiment. So the experiment can be repeated any number of times. Then 3. Even after any number of repetitions, the result of the next trial cannot be predicted. Suppose we repeat the experiment any number of times, but the result of the next repetition, next trial cannot be predicted. So, even after any number of repetition, the next outcome cannot be predicted. So an experiment satisfying these 3 conditions is called a random experiment. In our discussion here in the theory of probability, we consider this random experiments. Okay, so this is a random experiment. And then next term is sample space. Sample space of an experiment. The collection of all possible outcomes of an experiment is called the sample space. The set of all possible outcomes, the totality of all outcomes, all results of an experiment is called the sample space. In the case of tossing a coin, the sample space constitutes head and tail. 2 outcomes and only 2 outcomes. So the sample space consists of head and tail. The sample space is usually denoted by capital S, and therefore in the case of tossing a coin, the sample space S consists of this head and the tail. In the case of throwing a die, the sample space consists of the numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. 6. So that is the sample space. Then the next term is sample point. Sample point. An element in the sample space is a sample point. In this sample space, head is a sample point, tail another sample point. An element of the sample space is a sample point, and therefore we see that the sample point is the outcome. The outcome of an experiment is a sample point. The result of the experiment is called a sample point. Then next is even. Even is a subset of the sample space. For any subset of a sample space is an event. So suppose the experiment is throwing a die, and then the sample space consists of S equal to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Suppose E is getting an even number. Getting an even number in the experiment. Then E consists of 2, 4, 6, which is a subset of this S. So this is uneven. Getting an even number is an event. So another event, getting an odd number. Then the event consists of 1, 3 and 5, which is a subset of this, yes. It is again an event. Suppose another event E, which is a number, getting a number greater than 4, then E consists of 5 and 6. It's an event. Likewise, we can have a number of events. So event is a subset of the sample space. So that is the definition of an event. Okay? And now there are few more terms to define, and those terms can be seen in the next video. Okay?